Welcome back to Sushimi's house. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi. We got Bubbie on the mic.
Hello.
And more Horizon Forbidden West on the docket. We got a note to read.
Yes.
Causes of the conflict. By now, we all know the story. In the 2030s, as rising temperatures baked the desert southwest, the federal government ordered a controversial evacuation. When residents of the three affected states refused to leave, their protest was championed by rare earth magnate Roberto Medina and Joint Task Force 10 pilot Colonel Edward De La Hoya. Oh yeah, JTF, Joint Task Force.
Oh.
Edward De La Hoya. The ensuing struggle escalated into the first full-scale engagement between automated forces and human soldiers in world history, not to mention the first military campaign fought on American soil since the Civil War.
Jeez.
Climate change wasn't the only cause. Water rights, the politics of urban versus rural states, and the increasing demand for rare earth metals by U.S. tech companies also contributed to the crisis. The exhibit is designed to broaden our thinking to consider all the factors that led to the tragic events of August 20th, 2037, in the hope that data corrupted. That's heavy.
That is heavy.
Why can I read these from so far away? Text mail, Kate Mungrove Brown, data corruption minimal. From Kate Mungrove Brown to info-mbmm. Items for collection. To whom it may concern, my late husband, Kana Mungrove, perished with Roberto Medina at the Battle of the Mojave. When his last leave was hastily recalled, he left his duffel bag at the house. It holds the usual items: shirts, pants, undergarments, toiletries, but also devices with data, snaps of his unit, a collection of maps and marching orders, including the one ordering his squad to join Medina. He even kept a couple of small GSIN drone parts that we think he took as souvenirs, and proudly spoke of taking down several. We are wondering, would the museum be interested in said items for the collection? The family would feel honored if his memory is thus preserved. Respectfully yours, Kate Mungrove Brown. Fascinating. So these three I've read. These two I've also read.
Yes. Okay, so we're good.
I think we might be fully good.
Sweet. Off to see the lizard.
Wonderful Lizard of Oz. Did you get red? 73H? Yeah, 73 Hell, I think.
Yeah.
Did you get red? No. Micah Cardori. To Andy Wright, staff instructions. Could you please inform relevant staff in maintenance, hosting, and security of the following new opening and closing protocols? I've already briefed Dwight and Shania at MUSEC. Thank you, Micah. Opening the gallery rooms. A holographic display should all be live 15 minutes before opening time. Inspect showcases for smudges and wipe with dry cloth if necessary. Inspect outdoor areas for temperature and humidity. Closing the gallery rooms. Make sure the cleaning robots have finished their sanitation rounds. Double check for restocking of supplies. Sign off on cleaning, usually with Ned. Escort cleaners to staff entrance. Final rounds, hand over to night security through MUSEC. Exit through staff entrance. Okay. I mean...
Time to do our job. There are spikes.
Hello?
Examine what?
What's this? It was planted there by the chief. Ask him if you're curious. It's his tale to tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Another story to read.
Hee, one moment, please.
Hall of Heroes. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. This room is dedicated to the memories of Roberto Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government and its fleet of general synthetic... Jensen's battle drones. Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of the JTF-10, the brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held off numerically superior federal forces. Colonel Ann Faraday, the legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts, and all those who lost their lives during the campaign and at the Battle of the Mojave.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
I think so.
I mean, as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
Oh, my neck.
I feel that. Oh,
Oh.
the plane just like hanging there.
It's underneath the throne.
Oh, don't do it. Be respectful.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
Oh, okay.
Boomst? I didn't catch his name. What did he say?
Of Meridian.
Oh.
I am told you held back Regalla's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta. In single
Grutta?
combat.
I do
Impressive.
love this. I
met
like your
Fashav there too.
whole vibe.
He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many.
Yeah, that it honestly read
We'll not
right.
soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I
and
have seen it.
You gotta focus.
You have named your price. Now I name mine.
Ooh.
With my marshals
I mean,
dead,
a trade's
I
a trade.
need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay?
Hmm.
So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You are bold,
Honestly.
Aloy.
Try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together.
Man, brother, honestly, I'm loving the
Warriors
fucking
can only
fit.
be
Yeah, I'm
promoted.
You're like a
obsessed.
tribal
Tribe
pirate.
combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition. But since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it.
Oh, his request isn't insane then.
She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
Fuck
No.
no, he doesn't need a bodyguard.
To defend the Cool Route.
Yeah, his
There
request
is
isn't insane. So far.
Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
We're gonna climb a fucking mountain.
Force him to submit.
Oh my god.
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold a Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Cathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead.
Oh, is
to
that the one we
northern
met
village
outside?
called
Yeah.
Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the
Yeah, I
Sky
think that's
Clan
who.
stronghold.
Was fussy.
If you have any questions
Yeah.
about your mission, now is the time.
Sure.
I'm
That's-
sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanakh and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange, the Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from him.
You want
As
scholars?
I learned from Fashav. He
Dude,
will
that
be-
honestly,
That's
mad respect.
Fashav
This-
called Regalla your greatest
It's so far doing a
mistake.
really good job at immediately turning
That is
your
not your concern.
mind around on Tanakh, right? Because you go into the
I
beginning
fought
of this
against
game
her
and everybody's
forces
like, the
at Barren
Tanakh, they're
Light, and I don't
violent,
even know what her problem
they
is.
are unreasonable.
was the deadliest of my marshals, the point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive.
Yikes.
After we turned back the red raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were Tenakth, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused.
Makes sense.
It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us.
A mistake you would grow to regret.
Yeah.
As her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
So Regala wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
What exactly is the Cool Route?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the Cool Route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond
Sorry, no word
these
quiet. I'm
walls.
just enthralled.
Those
By
who
the
distinguish themselves
depth
become
of his
marshals
voice.
who
Oh,
bind the
absolutely.
tribes
It's that
together as
bass.
peace.
It's like silky butter.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounced the clan
but also,
that birthed
again, it's
them
just
and
nice
pledged
to learn
themselves to order
the
and
other side,
peace.
which, like, I figured we
It was
would.
my
Yeah, I mean,
law.
the lore is
They
rich.
settle
Yeah.
disputes and stand for Tenakth in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule. Which is why you must ensure the next Cool Route takes place.
I'm so bummed that we weren't able to save Fashav, man.
I
Why
know.
won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the Cool Route?
They're scared of
Of the
Regala.
3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong.
He's
while you
cowardly.
and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
We're gonna get through this cold road, and he's gonna be like,
Why
actually,
send
can
me to
you
deal with the Sky Clan?
can you be a marshal?
All Tenakth respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead.
Correct.
What about
I mean,
Hekarro?
yeah.
Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
Nah,
That
makes
hardly seems fair.
What is fair
Also
about
true.
losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
I feel like there should have been a greater pause there, but
Yeah.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies. And Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter. And suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
what did they say?
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
keep
curious.
me waiting.
You in this new vision.
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained
and Faraday.
marshals through the cool route.
Yeah.
Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? We have a mission to go on.
I'll do what you want.
It's
I'll go
important.
north to deal with
Delaying it
Dakota.
means more and more people
But you better
die.
not forget about our
Yeah, but the
deal.
thing is, like, no
will
character
have what was
other than
promised,
Aloy understands
if you
the
succeed.
depth and
to
importance
Deco
of the
on your
mission.
way out.
Exactly right.
So,
She
like,
will arm you
I'm
on
sure
the
if
road
if
ahead.
Hekarro was aware, Hekarro would switch it. He'd be like, okay, fine, you go down there, but then after, I'm gonna need you to go to the Colret and do this shit. You know?
Right. De La Hoya exhibit. Among these was Colonel Edward De La Hoya, commander of JTF-10, a deeply charismatic officer with family ties to Roberto Medina. De La Hoya grew up near the Arizona-Nevada border and was responsible for having the task force based near Tucson. Several of his subordinates had families in the area. All of them were apoplectic about 73H, despising it as an unforgivable federal outrage. The threat of being driven off their land, no matter how uninhabitable it had become, resonated with soldiers throughout the unit and beyond, many of whom were from conservative states or areas affected by climate change. As the Marisur agreement took shape, Medina consulted with De La Hoya, who then took the case to his top lieutenants. Everybody agreed that the federal government was likely to send drones against the water fleet. De La Hoya, who came to prominence as a pilot, told the others that he was prepared to single-handedly take on the drone squadron in Data Corrupted.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Not
back here?
so I'm confused. It sounds like those that were in the like severe drought were in the wrong.
It definitely sounds like a complicated issue
Well,
that
quote
can't
unquote
be.
wrong in that like they were kicked out of their homes, but it's like, yeah, because you're gonna fucking die.
Right. Let's see. Data Corrupted. The job went to Ann Faraday, born and raised in the hot zone, Needles, California, and a colonel in the Air Force. When De La Hoya instigated the takeover of bases in the region, she had been a dissenter and so didn't fight in the war, but was instrumental in peacefully evacuating other neutral personnel. During the conflict, she became one of the nation's leading voices for a non-violent solution, which, combined with her familiarity with the region and military background, made her credible to both sides. 3 months into her appointment, Faraday gave an address to Congress, ostensibly as a progress report, but actually a ringing statement of purpose. She transcended her usual plain-spoken military directness, passionately highlighting the need for community and unity in the face of an uncertain future dominated by climate change and increased automation. Came to be regarded as one of the finest moments of oratory in Data Corrupted.
So that must
So
have
that
been
must
the
have been the
speech.
speech, yeah.
He.
That had to be what he was talking about.
That's awesome.
That is incredible. Also, like, shout out to this game for being like, listen, this is in the American Southwest. Of course, like, everybody here is Hispanic.
Yeah, I know. I really appreciate that.
Like, really? De La Hoya, Medina, hell, Faraday?
Yeah.
Anyway, just
I know.
really love that. Looks like there's one more text log, but I think we're going to save that for next time at Tsushimi's house.
Cool.
Alright, well, next time at Tsushimi's house, more Horizon Forbidden West. Later, folks.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it.